Hey guys, Huzz here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Climb to Master, the series I take my main account and attempt to climb to Master. Now we return Diamond 3 0 LP. So to a lot of people, they'll be like, huh? Where's the episode that you got Diamond 3? Yeah, it doesn't actually exist. I may have, by this video coming out, I may have actually done a video of me doing a Javan game, and that would have been a post-replay. But basically, on Saturday, the 23rd, I had a day off. I had a day off from recording, from streaming, and I just played a bit of solo queue just for me, without commentating, anything, without any pressure. And I did pretty well, and we got back to Diamond 3 on that day. I will say, I have done a warm-up game, because I'm going to start doing those before commentating nowadays. Wasn't doing a commentary, didn't plan to do one, just as a warm-up game. And we did end up losing, but it was a pretty close game. There was definitely a chance to win, but we did end up losing. And now we're actually going to do our commentary for the day. So, a lot of people know, and I actually said it last episode, the reason I banned Ivan this game is because last game there was a very annoying Ivan that made people survive a lot. Ivan falls into a category of champions that, to me, it's probably more than four, but the main four: Ivan, Tam Kench, Teemo, and Quinn. These four champions are champions that I really dislike because it's not about playing League of Legends when you're playing these champions. It's about denying others, stopping others, denying others, blinding others, saving. Like, to me, they're just, personally, they're annoying. Everybody's going to find different champions annoying, but those four are ones that I just dislike inherently. And then, boom, we get a Tam Kench. So one game, I have an Ivan, ban the Ivan, and now we get a Tam Kench. It wouldn't surprise me if this guy's an Ivan player. You know, they fall in... Well, okay, I'm confused. Huh? Oh, it's a Tam Kench support. Okay. That's even weirder. So what am I going to play? I don't know. I sometimes bring out my Yorick when I'm against a Jace. I do like Yorick into Jace. So we might do that. Or we bring out my Poppy. It's either Poppy or... But we did the Poppy recently. I guess we'll go Yorick, because Yorick versus Skarner actually might be quite good as well. Because of my cage. Yeah, because then I could lock a Skarner in, and then he literally can't do anything if he doesn't have flash. Yeah. Alright. I wish the new Yorick skin was out, but it's not out yet. Let's do that, that, and that. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're playing Yorick using the Pentakill skin. Again, the only two champions I personally pick Yorick into is Jace and Darius. It's the only time I'll pick this champion, but I've always had pretty good success while playing him versus those. So, without much further ado, let's get into the game where we're playing Yorick top. Alright, welcome to the game. Today I'm playing Yorick. Now, many of you have probably noticed that there has been no loading screen so far. That is because we are trying out a new software, which is LolWiz. So I might be working with them in the very near future. So I thought for the next couple episodes, I'd try it out, see what you guys think. I will say ignore the adverts. It's just part of the software. I'm not getting any benefit from those. But if we position ourselves nice and safe, hopefully Jenna's okay. She has had to flash and could stun. But here we go. So we're against a Diamond 4 Jace. There's Diamond 4, Diamond 4, Diamond 4, Diamond 4, Diamond 3, Diamond 4, Diamond 3, Diamond 5, and a Diamond 3. So this might be a duo queue with somebody. Our person we're against, though, specifically, has got no armor, is running health, has got a 60% win rate in the last 10 games as Jace, and he's played 85 games as Jace as total. It's going to take a little while to get used to this software, but I think it's quite good. Again, especially when we get rid of the ads, if that is possible, then... There you go. Maybe there'll be a sign-up link when I actually officially work with them, but for right now, if you want to get it, feel free to get it. If you've never heard of it, it's pretty good. Jace started his jump, so his Q, which is what he will start. Okay. His Q. that's what a Jace starts every time. Every team. She doesn't know? How don't you know? Again, I've always said one of the prerequisites to playing ranked should be you know what every single champion in the game does mechanically. You don't need to know the name of the ability, you don't need to know the scaling of the ability, but you need to know what every ability does. And that's just a prerequisite to starting ranked in my book. If you're like sitting here right now going, I'm an unranked player, am I ready for ranked? Quiz yourself. Do you know every single ability? Do you know what it does? Vaguely? If not, you're not ready. Not in my book. Because that isn't that hard. So the early game is always, and I mean always, in Jace's favour. It's a range versus melee matchup. Oh, I might be dead. Okay, no, he hit me away. He probably could have killed me then. I don't know why he didn't. But he is playing pretty aggressive, which is going to be eating into that lovely mana pool of his. Hey. Nivea is not dead. She stood there for a long time. Why do I feel First Blood's about to come in mid lane? Rengar's really low, so no gank coming from him. And again, it's a Skarner. You know, it's very rare to see Skarners because he's got many weaknesses. So yeah, it's a bit weird seeing that. But okay. All right, so Yorick under tower. You still are of a little bit of danger to you. But someone like that is the smart thing. Is just you attack it. You don't panic. You attack the your surrounding, and you'll be relatively okay. But a lot of people that panic when they're in Yorick, I'm gonna have to go back. A lot of people who panic while they're in the Yorick bind get themselves killed because they panic, and they actually attack the Yorick himself, and that gets tower aggro, and boom, you're dead. So there's unfortunately not a lot I can do at the moment, which kind of sucks. Ah. Okay, how am I going to do this? Both flashes. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing at all. Unfortunately, if Rengar was here, he probably would have got a double kill, but he's diving the bot lane. And there's the stupid Tam Kench mechanic. Oh, I hate that champion. I heard a flash. There was a... Not heard a flash, but there was a flash there. Oh, that's... Oh, Janna took it. Right, we're just going to TP back because we need farm. But yeah, god damn it. Got dove. At least both of them had to burn flash for it, but a lot of people, again, one of the very weird things that I've always had to experience when, like, talking to, like, let's say, lower-rated people, I even had it with one of my friends, Kirby. He always used to be very salty when people killed him using, like, ultimates or summoners. He was like, oh, they killed me, but they used, like, 4 ultimates. Or they killed me, but they both blew flash. Yeah, it's worth it. Like, if you're dead, you're dead. A lot of the time, especially in early game, because that's where you get your lead. I've always found that really weird. Because it's like a defense mechanism, isn't it? It's like... Oh, I died, but they had to use a lot for me. It's a good thing, but it's still worth it for them if they don't get punished for it. Meanwhile, Rengar was that deep into their territory and got punished too. So that kind of sucks. I don't know why he was that deep. But he's got 37 farm. What the hell? How's he done that? Like, legit, how has he done that? Whoa. Ah. Could really use some pressure in top lane. Just like a little bit of pressure. Go, my pretties. Kill him. Hey, we're getting lower health. I bet Rengar is actually pretty close to 6. It would not surprise me. Come on. Alright, good. It's worth it because we get more gold, but it's, you know, it's hard in the individual 1v1, but in a grand scale of things, it is technically worth it because we get more gold. I'm going to buy 2 cloth armors, though. Again, it is a scaling matchup. We will outscale him, but the early game is rough, especially with, obviously, the dive that got him ahead with a kill. But that's the way that it goes. Bot lane, exhaust, flash, with Jace as well. Oh my god. Alright, I'm predicting there's a pre-made with the Jace and somebody. Maybe Jace and Skarner? Maybe? Oh, they want the Infernal, that's why. Okay. Because, yeah, there's a lot of teamwork going on. Oh, God, we've got one of these preachy people in the chat. It's like, it's a very basic thing. I died, I was coming back to lane, he teleported in. That's a very, very common thing, or basic thing to understand. Yeah, like, again, she's just not comprehending, or she's just, like, purposely trying to be a little bit annoying. It might be that one, actually. Some people in League do that when they die, because they just can't understand. So, well, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't really... It's not that hard to understand. It's not rocket science. Damn, I really want the new Yorick skin. Like, hello? I never get people that try to BM others in the chat of the game. Like, a lot of people will say in my commentary, oh, Huz, you're BMing that person. I'll never type it. Like, again, it's just idiotic to type it. I only say it out loud because I'm doing a commentary, for example. Other than that, it's kind of useless. You're on the same team. Alright. See how the outscale potentially can happen? Especially when we get Sheen. It's actually pretty big for us. Like, we can probably, like, nearly one-shot him when we get all that stuff. Because our damage spikes very heavily when that happens. Skarner's top lane. Oh, my flash didn't go off because I got stunned. God damn it. Every single time that I'm trying to go for something, I just get beat. It's like, oh, it's such an annoying concept, but it's the only one that we're going to be able to do for a while. But we'll just lane swap, I guess. Alright, we'll start building this now. I bought the Bramble for early survival, but I probably didn't even need to do that because of the roam. Good survival. Yep, she used Ignite. That's really good. They're just trying to push their advantage in top. Whoa. Surely they'll die, no? Yeah, like, she's got egg. Like, it's always weird to me when people go really all in for an Anivia. It's like, you do know she has a survival mechanic, don't you? But I guess a lot of the time it might just be tunnel vision of like, oh, we can get a kill, and then they kind of forget about the mechanic. Because, yeah, it's always weird, because you're just kind of then sitting in Anivia egg going, okay. And you're just nice and safe, because then your team is surrounding you. So Rengar right now, by the way, has 77 farm. He's nearly got the most farm in the game. I have no idea how. Jace just flashed. No idea how. He probably doesn't even know how. But I guess he's just been doing like every single multiple camp farm. Like he's been doing Krugs. He's been doing the Wraiths. Or Raptors, whatever they're called nowadays. And I guess that just adds up. So Jace, like, as long as I have vision of where the Jace is, I can just keep going. Because I'm catching up with farm now. Which is good. I will again, apologies. Oh, thank you. Apologies if you hear a lawnmower. I understand that's probably quite annoying, but... Anywhere I go this game, I am always getting 2v1'd. I guess I'm the sacrificial pig this game. It's annoying. I know, like, I will say, I am obviously very overextended. But because of what's going on the map over here, like, Tristana, by the way, was top lane. I'm expecting their support to be top lane, you know. But apparently not. He can't go in. There's no way. Okay, Skarner. Okay, with Skarner there he can. And with that massive burst of damage he can too. Go Bert. Oh, you could have killed that. Ignite an E. That was a kill. Someone in chat, why are they trying so hard to kill a Yorick? Because they can, pretty much, is the answer. Yorick is very vulnerable in the early game. He does scale very well, but he's relatively easy to kill in the early, especially if you're 2v1ing. Like, that's basically the answer. I'm a lot easier to kill than pretty much all of my team. Hence why I've died 4 times. But it's okay. Again, I do scale. I've got teleport, so I guess I'll go top and then teleport down if they need me. I presume they probably will need me eventually. Don't get it. If he gets it, that's really bad. Okay. That's probably not that good. So much for going top lane. Let's block that off. Yeah, it's just too deep. Too deep without much, like, you know, point going in that deep. He's playing crazy. We can probably still win this team fight, though, because they're really low. Do I have people with me? Dude, they're just letting me, like, wreck them. This is really weird. Hey, I'm back in the game, everybody. Okay, thanks. I just got back in the game from that, like, legit. Oh, my auto didn't go off. Thanks very much, D-Man. Appreciate it. Oh, if my auto attack went off, I would have killed LeBlanc then, too. Ooh. Just kill this. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Do you see the Tamkench? Wait, what are you doing? What the hell? Oh, I'd be tilted after that. I'm not surprised that there was a surrender vote after that from him. That was bad. That was really bad. Ooh. Ooh. Callista shouldn't really be playing alone as a Callista of all AD carries either. Arguably the biggest grouping AD carry in the game. That's gone. Oh my god, no it's not. Wow, good survival. That was actually quite impressive. Yeah, this Rengar's tilted. He literally just tilted himself from that play. It was bad, but you can move past it. Yeah, he's gone. Just nom him. Nice. Right, oh yeah. I was like, am I going to get 2v1'd? Apparently so. They get a nice kill on Jace though. Which is good. Which is good. She is 0-3. Oh yeah, I think I was interrupted when I said, apologies if you're a lawnmower. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. Usually my family avoids doing anything when I'm recording, but not today. Tower's gone. Wham. Got my Sheen though, like I could probably could I 1v1 the Jace? Like damage wise I probably have enough damage to kill the Jace now. The problem is his damage might be too high for me. Like he potentially could like one-shot me. Nice. That's the problem. So we'll see. We'll see. Probably could have got more there. Ringo went alone. Keep her going. Nice. That's good. That's good. Well played, well played. Baron is Baron. I don't know if we want to do that. Like we've got two really strong carries, and we do have a Callister, I guess, but I don't think Baron is probably the right idea. Like the enemy team might go for it, and we can definitely like own them if they do go for it. To be honest, I don't think that'll be that difficult because they'll take a lot of damage from it. Good wall. It blocked a bit of the Anivia jump. Okay, be careful there. They are pretty low, so I think we can probably win this team fight if the team fight actually goes ahead. I don't think it's going to. And because they're that low, we actually could go for a Baron play. Because of this. Oh, that was either a lucky charm or I don't know what. Let's do Baron. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. So yeah, now we're actually grouping as a team. This game's relatively easy to win, I think. Now, I'm technically the tank, but I'm really squishy, so hopefully we kill this quick. I've gone for a greedy build, which I will say, like, a lot of people go, is it smart to go a greedy build when you lost the early game that much? Usually, and 99% of the time, no. The reason why I did it this game is because I know the matchup. I 100% know I outscale a Jace. So that is why I went for this. But usually, like let's say you're not playing Yorick versus, you're not playing Yorick, this matchup specifically. Usually no. Usually you probably want to go something a bit safer, a bit more scaling and stuff like that. Now the next item we're actually going to do is a Rock Pool. It's a really good item on Yorick specifically. Gives you pushing power. Hold. He should have probably held his empowered W because he's about to get ulted. That doesn't take rocket science to work out either. He should have held it because then he would have been completely okay. But he didn't held it because I'm pretty sure his empowered W he can use it to get rid of the CC. Pretty sure that's a thing. The Rengar just isn't helping himself this game. Again, I think he did tilt himself from the play over here and ever from then. He probably wants to win, but he probably doesn't care at all about, like, jumping in 1v5 for some reason. His mindset is just gone. I don't like that these two are bot lane, though. Anivia should back off. Yeah, I want to be with these people. My Callista's definitely a big carry, so... let's just help her. See, that's a lot of damage.
Respects to the dying.
Use your jump. I like forcing the jump because then obviously she gets completely rid of her mobility. Do I want to use my ult for this? Not really, because we can kill it without. Enemy team is nowhere to be seen, which is kind of weird. But yeah, the longer this game goes on as well, the Skarner's not going to be able to do anything. We'll just kite him too easily. It's that one. Hey look, I've got a little scorpion. I had a scorpion in my house, but there we go, there's the game. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend playing Skarner. The early game was annoying when they could like punish me in a 2v1, but in a grouping situation, a Skarner's never going to do anything, really. Too many weaknesses. But yeah, the Rengar was a bit negative this game too. It just probably wasn't needed. I know it was a very tilting thing what he did, but you've got to move past bad situations. If I let the early game affect me, we probably would have lost. I probably would have fed, but I didn't because I knew it was kind of going to happen anyway. It sucks, but it's just kind of part of it. As for our honor, let's give it to the Callista. She played well. But let's look at damage and all that good stuff. So we gained 17. We go 3 for 10 assists, which isn't bad for what we did. Got an honorable. Great, B-, and then damage done. Expecting not a crazy amount, but actually, that's not that bad, to be honest. Wow, that Tristana had a bad game. What the hell? Look at that Tristana's damage. That's really low. Whoa. That's either her, like, she had they had a rough lane phase. They got beat in lane phase, and then I guess in Teamfights, she was just getting one-shot or having to run away, so I guess she just couldn't do damage. But wow. But yeah, our damage is not bad. For like building like a tankish... Well, not tank. We did build Triforce, but that was going to scale. I'm okay with that. And Jace obviously doing a lot with poke. So again, if you like this commentary and you're happy, I guess we're back in Diamond 3 and we're climbing. Throw a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.